Hey you all, welcome back to Pearls of Eden. Today on Current News, we're going to talk about the hot topic. What else is there to talk about? The LA wildfires. It is out of control, with many of the fires not even being 100% contained. It's really scary, but what's even scarier is when you continue to vote the same way, expecting different results. And we could have learned a lot from Hawaii, right? When they went through their catastrophe with their wildfires. Who you put in office, it matters. But I will tell you, we were in LA a few weeks ago during the holiday time. My son and I had a vacation where we did a mother-son getaway, and the people of LA are truly waking up, and it's so heartbreaking to see them actually have to go through this. But when we were there, what we experienced was we saw a lot of people that were ready for a change. And we even spoke to people who talked and shared about their political alignments and how they feel like LA is changing and shifting because they understand that the Democrat Party is just not helping anything get better for LA. And I think people really understand that now. And with Governor Newsom running around trying to convince people why he should remain in office, it's so pathetic. It's sad. But let's take a look at what Megyn Kelly has to say.
What you have in California is these mealy-mouthed, kale-eating, broccoli-pushing, Birkenstock, whatever, wearing politicians.
Dang! Oh my gosh, Megyn! Girl, cut it out. I mean, Megyn was sparing no feelings, was she? She said, you mealy-mouthed, broccoli, kale-eating, Birkenstock wearing. Y'all, Megyn came for the Californians. Oh, man. Anyways, we're going to jump into this next clip, you all. This clip was taken from the LA vlog that we did, my son and I, and he was just sharing his thoughts about LA and how they vote. We had a conversation with our Uber driver who brought up how Californians were shifting and awakening to the truth that, we just cannot continue voting Democrat and expecting different results. But anyway, check it out. It was our first time taking an Uber, right? And we had a great Uber experience from the airport. LAX is crazy, but we navigated it just fine. We didn't have any issues, right, Austin? And so day one was awesome. Why don't you tell them about your experience so far? What do you think of LA?
I really like the city, and I also like the beach. And I like how it's still I like all the shops. I got this from here. And I also got pants, so I've already spent a decent amount of money to that.
He said good morning, champion. Hold on. This guy right here, we gotta get him.
What did you say?
Okay guys, sorry, I had to cut. There's just so many amazing things that happen, and you just don't even expect it. Like the guy with the American flag, he rolls up on us and he says, good morning, champions. I mean, how incredible is that? I am loving LA. And that's another thing. Our Uber driver, he was so not for the wokeness, and he brought up the conversation. We didn't even bring it up. He was just talking about how the city had become aware that
voting Democratic won't get it's not changing anything or helping for the better.
Yeah.
People are slowly starting to realize that.
Isn't that amazing? Like, God ordered our steps to the right driver and everything. And then we have this
I don't
patriot.
care about politics, so.
Yeah. And then we had this patriot just roll up on us and say, good morning, champions. You just gotta love it. So LA is waking up. The Great Awakening is happening. And check this out. Our Uber driver was Latino. So for all of the people that have all the stereotypes that Hispanics, and he was Mexican, that they all vote Democratic, it's just not true. He was a patriot, and he was not for the wokeism. But anyways, we're loving LA. Going back, tell them about the stores and the shopping. Yeah, so you all got to see a little bit of Austin and I's conversation that we had when we talked about politics, some of the conversations we had with the people of California. And as we were even doing that vlog, this guy rose up with his American flag on his bike, and he passes by and he stops at our table and says, good morning, patriots. Or I'm sorry, good morning, champions. And I mean, we had a delightful experience, and it seems like we had the opportunity to really talk to California people about, how do they feel, about politics and what's going on with the country. And it was very insightful. And it was very uplifting to see that there is a shift that's taking place, even more so now, I'm sure of it. So this next clip I want to show you, it comes from, I got it from X. This woman, she was in the neighborhood, and she saw Governor Newsom, and he was headed into his SUV, but she wasn't having that, you all. She stopped him dead in his tracks, and like a true mama bear that wants answers, she would not stop until she got them. Take a look.
Governor, you got a second? Governor, I live here, Governor. That was my daughter's school, Governor. Please tell me what you're going to do. I'm not going to hurt him, I promise.
I'm literally talking to the president right now to specifically answer the question of what we can do for you and your daughter.
Can I hear it? Can I hear your call? Because I don't believe it.
Mama Bear is like, I call BS. Let me see that phone. Let me see if you truly have contacted the president. She is not buying what he is selling. And she is demanding answers, as we all should demand answers, because this is an atrocity. And he's steadily pulling out his phone. And who believes Gavin? Nobody believes Gavin. Gavin's like, look at the phone. Look at the phone. I've called him 5 times, and I'm going to ask him questions about your daughter. You think I'm worried about my daughter, your daughter? Look, yeah. But sister girl is not believing it. She's not having it. And he has got caught up in quite the conundrum, because he is looking for his escape route. He's looking around like, where my security? Security.
I'm sorry. There's literally, I've tried 5 times. That's why I'm walking around to make the call.
Why is the president not taking your call?
Because it's not going through. So
Why?
I have to get cell service.
So let's
There's no
get
cell
it.
service.
Let's get it. I want to be here when you call the president.
It was at this moment, you all, this is a historical moment, that this woman, if she isn't already, which I think she's got MAGA vibes all over her, but it was at this moment that if she wasn't, it's official. She's going to be making America great again, along with so many Californians, because this was enough. This was the straw to break the camel's back. And the people are over it. They're done. They want answers. They're tired of the foolery, Gavin. And see, this is what happens when you do all this diverse equity inclusion. You don't get the best man for the job. You get all the alphabet community and all these people who could not put a fire out. Speaking of fires, I mean, let's just think about it. The mayor, who does this? Cut the budget weeks before this fire? Do you think this was by chance? Was this just gross negligence? Who does that, right? And now we're flying in people from all over the nation, God bless them, that come in and help us to put these fires out because of the gross negligence. But we gotta take accountability, you all. You voted for this. Listen, we have to take ownership and do better. I hope that Maui was going to do better this last election, and it still voted blue. We have to learn from our mistakes, or else we don't have a right to complain, right? But hey, we have an opportunity here to make America great again. And on January 20th, when Trump gets in, I'm going to tell you what I already know, because honey, we've entered into a time and a season where we are going to win like never before. So, like Donald Trump says, get ready to win. Get ready for the glory, because it's here, you all. Many of us, y'all know I've been talking about the glory since 2020. There was a shift in the spiritual realm, but I know we here for current news, but it's time. The time is here, you all. So, get on board or get left behind. Let's keep watching.
Appreciate it. I'm doing that right now, and it's to immediately get reimbursements, individual assistance, and to help you. I'm devastated for you. I'm so sorry, especially for your daughter. I have 4 kids, losing the school.
Everyone who went to school there, they lost their homes. They lost 2 homes because they were living in one and building another. Governor, please tell me, what are you going to do with the president right now?
We're getting the resources to help rebuild.
Why was there no water in the hydrants, Governor?
That's all literally.
Is it going to be different next time?
It has to be. Has to be. Of course.
What are you going to do?
I'm doing
To
everything
fill the
I can.
hydrants. I would fill them up personally. You know that.
I literally have.
I would fill up the hydrants myself.
It's bad news for Governor Newsom. He literally holding on to that phone like. But Mama Bear is not having it. And you can feel the tension. And he's just like he is literally in front of a Mama Bear. And he's like, "Ooh, Lord, help me get up out of this situation,
I understand.
But would you do that?
I would do whatever I can.
But you're not. I see do you know there's water dripping over there, Governor? There's water coming out there. You can use it.
I appreciate it. I'm going to make the call to address everything I can right now, including making sure people
I'd
are
like
safe.
to make sure you do. Can I have an opportunity to at least tell people you're doing what you're saying you're doing? Could somebody have a contact? Can I have your contact information?
Right there.
Well, that's going to be it for current news, but I'm going to leave you on this note with this clip that I found because I really believe that it says it all. And my prayers are definitely with the Californians that, you know, God's hand would be upon you all and that there would be a great awakening, a great revival, a great restoration of all that is lost, that everything that was meant for evil would turn out for your good. So my prayers are definitely with you all, as continued prayers for the people of North Carolina, because let us not forget about them too. They are still going through it, and they need help. So like I said, without further ado, here is the final clip. Enjoy, and I'll see you all really soon, God willing. Stay safe.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop. And then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, "Oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire." Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.